Hi, my name is Alicia, and this is my first YouTube video. And I apologize in advance if it's a little spastic. Okay, so now that I've introduced myself, let's get to the point of things. Today I'm going to talk about how I got into reusable menstrual products, i.e. cloth pads, menstrual cups, and reusable tampons. I think it all started about a year ago when I turned 18. I started getting really bad cramps and skipping periods. That's scary. And on the time I was on birth control, and I had been since I was 15 because I have ovarian cysts. When this started happening, I quit my birth control pills to see if it would help. It really didn't. So I started looking online on ways to relieve period cramps and irregular cycles. When I was looking it up, like all the stuff about how to relieve menstrual cramps, there was, of course, the pill versions like Tylenol, Midol, kind of like pain relief after it already happened, and to me it didn't really make sense. I didn't want to keep putting things in my body that I really didn't need. So I found a page about Mama Cloth on the center, and I was interested from the start about what it was, and once I knew what it was and that it would most likely help my situation, regular cycle and really bad cramps to the point where I had to stay home for about a week out of the month. That's a lot of time. I can't get back, but now I'm perfectly fine. I started to do a cheaper brand because I was only 18 and I had no job at the time, but I was paying for everything that I needed for menstrual supplies and clothing. It's just the agreement me and my mom had. When I turned 18, I had to start paying for my own stuff. I came across Little Bee Creations. They kind of look like this. These are her panty liners. And this is the original starter kit I got from her. It's 2 panty liners, 3 regular days or moderate to heavy day pads, and then her overnight pads. There's 2 of them. That's the first thing I got. And for starter pads, they're great. And I didn't want to buy more pads until I knew they'd work for me and the problems I was having. So I tried them for about 3 months. My periods became more regular. They came about every 30 days, depending on if I was eating healthy or exercising more often that month. And my cramps were much better. I still had them, don't get me wrong, but they weren't to the point where I had to stay home and indoors my whole cycle. After I found out they worked for me, I started kind of going crazy over menstrual pads, reusable tampons, and menstrual cups. And I now have about 100 pads, 22 liners, menstrual cups, and one I have right now, and 4 reusable tampons. And along with that, I got the Perry supply kit for my menstrual cup. I have tea tree oil that sanitizes all my pads and my cup and my tampons. And then I have 4 wet bags. And then I have a container that I'm so graciously setting my computer up on right now to talk to you guys. To store all my pads, and so I thought I'd show you them. It's a lot. I put them in order from the heaviest flow to the lightest flow. Where my menstrual cup and my tampons are is the least amount of flow, and if you just move towards the right hand side and then up towards the right hand side, it keeps getting heavier and heavier as you go along. So I think the smallest pad I have is about 5.5 inches. The largest pad I have is 7 inches. I don't really use that one as much because I'm married and my husband doesn't like to be able to feel my pads at night. So, but I have them. And this is what my stash looks like at the moment. Sorry, there's my couch. But this is my stash at the moment. You see my reusable bags, like my wet bags. And then you see my huge supply of pads. Then on the side, you can see my menstrual cup and my reusable tampons. You could probably say I'm crazy at this moment because I have so many, and I have pretty much anything you'd ever need for the rest of your life for your menstrual cycle. And you'd probably be right. I am obsessed. I found something that works for my body, and I hope you find something that works for your body. That's really okay. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys watch my video channel again.